Hey guys, Wet Movie One back here again, and it's time to go hoard up. Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. A lot of cool catalog titles, old school movies, are being released today on Blu-ray and 4K and stuff. Like Houcs Pocus is being released today for the first time on 4K, along with the classic Home Alone on 4K as well. Not the sequel, just the first one as of right now. But there's two other great catalog titles which I got sent to review, which I'll talk about at the end of this video in the review portion. But that is Little Monsters and Shivers. Or two other films, catalog-wise, that have been released today on physical media. There's a couple of other things, like I believe Howard Stern's Private Parts is being released today on Blu-ray. Who knows what I'm going to find out there in the stores, but come along with me and let's see, what we come across. Let's do it. But if you guys are watching this video and you like my stuff, please share this video. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's see if we can get 500 thumbs up. So 500 of you guys that are watching, hit that thumbs up button and drop a comment just saying howdy doody in the comments if you guys support the videos, and let's go. Well everyone, I just came downstairs before I left the house, and it looks like there was a package here for me, which, you know what, I'll unbox when I get back home. Well, at my first stop of the day, Best Buy. Let's head on in and see if they actually have anything, because last time I was here, this section was going nowhere. Well guys, the movie section is slowly turning into something else over here, because this is the aisles where the movies were, and now it's just a bunch of nothingness and big 4K television sets. So it's like roped off, so we can't even get in there. But yeah, it looks like they're just like going to be putting in like different stuff for just TVs and things. So let's see where the movies are. They should be over here, because this is the only aisle that I heard they're only going to be at. And here's that Houcs Pocus, the 4K steelbook. This is the, I believe, Best Buy exclusive. That's pretty rad. One of my favorite Halloween movies from my childhood ever. Right there. They also have the Amray edition of Houcs Pocus on 4K. I recently got that, not recently, but like a year or two ago, they put out another steelbook of the same movie, but on Blu-ray only, and it came in the book with a little eye in it and stuff. I have that one somewhere. And of course, there's a Best Buy exclusive steelbook of Rocky Horror Picture Show. This may have came out a week or so ago, but I'm just seeing it now in here. But you see that section? This is like the weird roped off section where the movies used to be. Now it's all nothingness, and this is the only section of movies they have here at Best Buy. It's just one little row. Well guys, you see this little row right here? That's all there is of physical media, and half of that's not even filled up right here. Just this little section at Best Buy. But like I said, it's only like maybe 30% full. So it's kind of sad to see where Best Buy is going when it comes to physical media. Okay, they still have that little new release, like little end cap sort of thing that they have in the store. And it's very sparse too as well. They have the Houcs Pocus ones up here at Best Buy, and of course the Home Alone. They have the Amray edition 4K, the Steelbook edition of it on 4K. I really wish this was like a double pack of the first and second one at least, on 4K. This is just a holiday classic right there. Of course, they have the 21 Jump Street two double pack collection on Steelbook, the original Nightmare on Elm Street here on Steelbook. I don't need it. It's just another Blu-ray of the same version of it I have already, the Infinity film and stuff. If it was 4K, then I would probably have to jump up on this. But this looks kind of cool though, with Freddy's claws on it right there. And of course, we got the Goodfellas. Is this the first time it's been released on 4K? Well, this is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook right here. But yeah, they still have this little, when you come to Best Buy, they have that little thing with the new releases on it. Yeah, they do, but it's kind of sparse. And just like that, I'm out of Best Buy. I couldn't crack the whip when it comes to the Home Alone or the Houcs Pocus. I bought those movies so many times throughout the years. For that price, I don't know, maybe I can find a cheaper one down the road. Well, at the next spot, Target, baby. And like I said, I know I probably should have got up on those, the Houcs Pocus and Home Alone to show my support for physical media, because who knows if that's going to be the last you know, catalog titles that Disney and Fox are going to put out. You know what I mean? Since you know, Disney acquired Fox, and there was rumors about those two being the last two catalog titles being released on 4K through them. But who knows? Who knows? Well, over here at the new release rack, when it comes to Target, they do have Outlander Season 5 on Blu-ray and DVD. They also have the Houcs Pocus. There's no exclusives for it, it doesn't look like. And if they did, they're already sold out of them when it comes to the Amray edition of it. And here's the movie. Oh yeah, Becky. I was hearing nothing but crazy things about. It's like, you know, like a super crazy version of like Home Alone, but starring Kevin James as like a crazy killer. This looks super cool. It's only $12.99 over here. Something called Wish Upon a Unicorn. But there's also Season 3 of Killing Eve, which I've never seen the show before, but I heard some decent things on it. But yeah, I totally forgot that this was coming out. Blu-ray, baby, $12.99. Well, that looks like that's all Target has today. It's just the stuff I showed you right there. Definitely gonna be getting this, because I've been wanting to see this, and I knew I could have rented it a couple times to, like, you know, Redbox, but I really don't mess with that Redbox thing at all. Do any of you? I think I used it maybe once or twice, you know, throughout the last, like, you know, handful of years. But I almost did to rent this one, but I'm glad I waited for $12.99. What the hell, you know? From Target to Walmart, the last stop of the day. Let's head on in. Well, this was kind of unexpected. I didn't think I was gonna see Little Monsters and Shivers in Walmart, to be honest. You know, the Vestron video line. Like, I'll have reviews of these two movies in just a moment or two at the end of this video here. But man, this is a great release of Little Monsters, bro. Has a handful of new special features, and you know, this same thing with Shivers, you know, the David Cronenberg film from the 70s. Like, for $12.99, that's a steal, dude. I don't know why these Vestron titles are so cheap this time around, but I like that for you collectors that are wondering about these movies. Get them at your Walmarts, dude. I know my thumbnail, like, I took a picture of holding mine outside of Best Buy, but come to your Walmart. That's where they are right now. But some of the other stuff that came out is Cats and Dogs 3, Paws Unite here on Blu-ray. Okay. Of course, we got Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, the movie right there. Withering With You right here. And they also have that Becky one here, but they only have it on DVD, not Blu-ray. So I'm glad I picked mine up over at Target. But if you guys, you know, are all about DVD, this is the place to get your Becky at right now. I can't wait to check it out myself. Just got out of Walmart. All I got was a water in there. There's nothing in there that I don't already have or need at this exact moment. But let's head on home now to unbox that package that I had sitting on the table waiting for me when I woke up this morning. Well guys, I'm back home right now from hoarding up. About to show you guys what I picked up today. All I really did was pick up Becky on Blu-ray from Target. Right here. Can't wait to check this one out. Like I said, it was only $12.99. I'm like, what the hell? It comes with a slipcase and stuff. But I had that package I'm going to unbox for you guys right now that I had in the mail. That was, you know, sitting on the, you know, the dinner table here. This one's coming from MVD Home Entertainment. So let's see. Let's find out here. Yes! Yes! One of them is exactly what I want it to be. And the other one, I'm not sure what it is. The first one is Pitch Black. Here on 4K. This is, of course, the original Vin Diesel film that put him on the map back in the day. This is put out by Arrow Video. This is Arrow Video's very first, I believe, 4K release. If I'm not mistaken, you guys will correct me down below in the comments. But I love this movie, man. How he would, like, you know, put, you know, like, he would have these certain glasses because his eyes had this shine to him and he can, like, see things in the dark. Great flick, man. Great flick, way before the Fast and the Furious franchise and stuff. Can't wait to see the transfer on this bad boy. But the main one, I'm super excited about getting. You know, it came out a couple weeks ago, and that is Mikey here on Blu-ray, man. This is the movie starring that kid that starred in the movie Blank Check back in the day, and he's like a killer kid killing his family, killing neighbors, I guess. I've never seen this movie before, but I heard nothing but crazy, weird things. I think it was like a made-for-TV film, but I'll definitely be, you know, watching these ones soon and talking about them in a future review portion here on my YouTube channel. But right now, let's head upstairs for some more DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright guys, now on to the review portion here. I have a small stack of stuff to showcase and talk to you guys about today that I got sent for free to review from different studios and PR companies I work with. The first one up, you guys probably saw in the thumbnail of this video, is a new collector's edition of Ghost Ship here, put out by Scream Factory. This is a film, I believe, that came out in the super early 2000s, like 2001 or 2002. And it's about this, this old ship. This old, ship that was like back in like the 1920s, I believe. And back in the day, the whole ship got massacred and killed except for this one little girl. And, got lost at sea for years. And then it flashes forward into the future where there's these group of guys, group of people actually, on this one ship that are salvagers. They go out on the sea, see if they can find some cool stuff to make some money on. And they come across that old ship where this massacre happened. But they don't know this massacre happened. They just know it's a missing ship that, got lost at sea decades earlier. And they go on this ship to, try to make some money, find some cool stuff on there or what have you. And they start witnessing craziness. You know what I mean? Like, things they may think they're seeing in their minds. They're seeing some spiritual stuff, some weird, crazy, wacky things happening. It's actually still not that great of a horror movie. I mean, the opening of the film was pretty cool with the way the whole ship, for the most part, gets massacred and gets, like, sliced apart. Like, some guy's head gets, sliced in half and slides off his head. And, people are, like, falling apart. Kind of like the opening of, the movie Cube, if you remember that old movie from the 90s where that one guy gets like chopped in a million pieces. It was kind of like that kind of an opening, of a film. But it still has, has Gabriel Byrne in there, some decent actors. But it just still, it doesn't really hold up, and it didn't really, it didn't keep my interest throughout the whole film. After trying to rewatch it again, I started messing around on my phone, like midway through it, like 30 some odd minutes into it. I mean, it looks good on Blu-ray, and there's some really cool new special features on here. Some interviews with some of the cast, some audio commentary tracks, by the director, and interviews with some of the producers and one or two of the stars. Music video, theatrical trailer, and some of the stuff that was on the original DVD release of the film. But of course, when it comes to Shout Factory, you get the original artwork that came on the original DVD, I believe, like poster. This was like the poster that you maybe saw in theaters. I know you saw this on the DVD snapper case that I had through Warner Brothers back in the day. But if you're a fan of Ghost Ship, I guess it's kind of cool to add it to your Scream Factory collection. But to me, I don't know if this was one of those ones that us super crazy horror fans were like, we need a collector's edition of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's a good release, solid release. But as a movie, it's just not, it's not as cool as like Friday the 13th set that they're going to be putting out, or, some of this other stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Like some old school slasher stuff. Like, I mean, this is fine, this is cool. But like, was there like a big high demand of like fans going, I want this to come out on, a collector's edition Blu-ray? I'm not saying anything bad about Scream Factory. They do solid work. It looks and sounds great here on Blu-ray. Looks better than the previous DVD edition of it and stuff. But I don't know. I just couldn't get into it again. Like, it's never been one of my like top favorite ones of all time or anything. But next up over here, I got sent from Lionsgate / Vestron Video, and this is probably the best movie of the lot right here. The coolest movie that came out today, on Blu-ray and everything like that. I mean, there was Houcs Pocus that came out in Home Alone and stuff too. That was cool. But this is Little Monsters, bro. Little Monsters right here for the very first time on Blu-ray, and I believe it's the first time in widescreen too, because I don't believe the old MGM DVD that I had back in the day was widescreen, from what I remember. But you get it in beautiful widescreen, nice, clean, beautiful, pristine HD copy of the film with great sound, and just really is really nice and vibrant here on Blu-ray here, of course, with the cool practical effects that they used in this movie with the different sets and costumes and makeup and everything like that. It's pretty much about monsters that live under your bed and mess with you, when you're sleeping, and make you get in trouble with your parents and stuff like that. And this movie stars, of course, Fred Savage from The Wonder Years, and Howie Mandel from Deal or No Deal. He's a famous comedian from the 80s and 90s. Playing Maurice, the monster that lives underneath his bed, and it's pretty much it's just a fun little dark comedy kids adventure film that came out in was it 1990, I believe, 1989. Sorry, 1989. But this is just a solid release. put out by Lionsgate and the Vestron video line here. A slew of new special features. Sad to say there's no new interview in here with Fred Savage or anything like that, but you do get audio commentary track by like a fan of the film, and isolated score track, a new interview with Howie Mandel, which is like 15 or so minutes long, talking to Howie Mandel in the making of the movie, and how he had to sit through like 4 hours of makeup every day. And we all know that Howie Mandel, has, he's like a germaphobe and has germ issues, and like he had to sit in a makeup chair and have multiple people keep touching his face and his body, and like as they're like placing makeup on him, it probably drove him out of his effing mind, back in the day. And of course we get like vintage featurettes and theatrical trailer and TV spots and stuff on here. Really solid release for it being $13 online and in Walmart. Super insane price for a great deal, a great collector's edition right here on Blu-ray. If you're a fan of the film, or if you've never seen it before, this is a must pick up for everyone out there that's watching. Pick it up. Great flick. Can't recommend it enough. Super nostalgic, and I absolutely loved it. And next up over here is another one that came out today, and that is Shivers here on Blu-ray. This is a David Cronenberg film that I believe it came out in 1975, and it's about this evil doctor that's living in this high-rise apartment and working on weird experiments and shit. And something that he's working on escapes and starts invading other people's bodies. And, when this weird creature-looking, slug thing invades people's bodies, it makes them get all sexual and want to get all sexy with people and, get all horned up and stuff and do crazy things. And then it transfers from body to body to body. And, it just gets crazy until this one detective is trying to, crack down and find out what the hell is going on, with what this crazy doctor did. And it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid flick right here if you've never seen it before. It looks pretty decent here on Blu-ray. Definitely, to me, not as cool as Little Monsters, because Little Monsters is the movie I grew up with and stuff. But this was a movie I'd never seen before until I got the Blu-ray. Really solid release right here. You get audio commentary track by writer David Cronenberg, and we get another audio commentary track by producer. You get interviews in here with David Cronenberg and theatrical trailer, radio spots, a bunch of special features on here for you, Blu-ray nerds out there that love you special features like myself. But if you guys love what this sounds like, definitely check it out. Get this one and Little Monsters. Super cheap. That's like $12.96 too, or $12.99 out there, online and in stores. Great prices for those, man. I can't believe they're not like $30. You know what I mean? Like some of the other Vestron video title releases are. And next up over here, and last I believe, is Mom, the complete 7th season. Here on DVD, I got this one through moviezing.com. It's also available on the WarnerArchiveCollection.com. And of course, this is the 7th season, starring Allison Janney and Anna Faris, and they're two alcoholics, mother and daughter that are alcoholics, and they're just trying to stay sober and keep pushing forward in their life. But it's in a sitcom, and them just doing what they do on a daily basis, trying to stay afloat, trying to make money, and trying to get into relationships. And it doesn't sound like it's a comedy, but it really is. And I absolutely love this show. And I heard that Anna Faris may not be coming back for season 8. It might just be Allison Janney and the rest of the girls from the show, but who knows until it actually airs. But it's a great show if you've never seen it before. Highly recommend it. I still have disc 1. I just finished disc 1 last night. I just didn't take it out of the DVD player yet. But if you're a fan of the show, just want to let you guys know it's out now on DVD through moviezing.com or the Warner Archive Collection. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. And stay tuned for a video I'm going to be uploading on Thursday, because today I shipped off a package to a very special person. And I put together this package on video, and you'll see it coming up this Thursday. And a certain person is going to be getting a special package in the mail soon. So stay tuned for that video coming up next. And yeah, thanks for watching. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter links in the description box of this video. And also my address to my new P.O. box. If you guys want to send anything my way for me to unbox for a video, my address is in the description box of this video. And I'll catch all you knuckleheads on the next one.